a play, them nah go delay. Feeling the vibes, feeling the vibes. Boom, this is King Tapo representing to the fullest. Always keep it locked to the gallery. You understand, with Benyamin, aka BadMan Benny. King Tapo says so. Play music. Are you feeling it?
Watch on the Brooklyn, I'm here say New York. BadMan Benny. You know what the thing I'm here say Caribbean Power Jam. Some boy if you know. Simple as I represent, one not government. Right now, sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Benny, one knock, one clap. No time at all, you no fire one pop with repeated shot automatic your lap. Head a roll like jelly and chop. Dub plate in the body and stop. Triple dub plate pan heavy sound clash Benny. Play about the chop. Sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Alright, Benny, tell them no fear, man. And you a kill sound from day one. Oh, them fi disrespect Caribbean Power Jam when we a kill from day one. Them coulda big like King Kong. Benny a fire shot, man a fling bomb. Pump pick off like sick man. Them dumpy bad fly, and them gal and bitch pan. So tell them sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Yeah man, you know what the thing going on. They do it and done by simple as I represent for the whole Caribbean Power Jam family. Yeah man,
Afro beat. We all are one under the sun. We have some fun, drink some white rum. We dance all night till daylight come. TZ rock and come in, Poland you have to rock and come in, Russia you have to rock and come in, Nigeria rock and come in, Barcelona rock and come in, Egypt rock and come in, Australia rock and come in, New Zealand rock and come in. Heartbeat, 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 heartbeat.
Want to welcome you all to the gallery this evening here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. We thank you for all of the support, all of the love. It's the gallery. We spell it DAGALLERY. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Mixcloud, as well as on YouTube. So shout out to everybody that's listening. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and like our Facebook page. So we definitely appreciate everybody that joins us. And of course, make sure you download that Caribbean Power Jam Radio app so you can listen to this show and all the shows here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. It's the gallery every Tuesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Following the GG show every Tuesday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So we do thank and appreciate all of you for joining us this evening. We have a lot to get into this evening. We were speaking to the winner of the Looking Forward segment from last week, Alexus A, later on in the program. Of course, we're going to give you that health tip. Of course, we have another Looking Forward segment coming up. And we have a guest for everybody as well. So we'll be joining us real soon, joining us shortly as we open up some discussions. Number for the studio is 718-393-5385. So we'll open the phone line so you can call us up as well. And on this day, on this January 17th, we want to say happy birthday to everybody that is celebrating their birthday today. So we do want to say happy birthday to Dorothy Johnson, as well as to Randall Williamson. Saying happy birthday to Nick Freeman, as well as to Sidonia Brown. Saying happy birthday to Stephanie Pierre Valcourt, as well as to Olendea. Saying happy birthday to Diamond Dash, as well as to Robert Moses. Saying happy birthday to Indira, as well as to Michaela Collymore. So happy birthday to you and everyone else that is celebrating their birthday today. So thanking you all for joining us. Want to welcome everybody that's out there already. Good night to you, Lynette. Good night to you, Reginald Smith. And good night to you, Bonita. Good night to you, and Lavina, and everyone else that is out there joining us on the program this evening as we continue on with the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. And once again, everybody out there on the Instagram as well, just make sure you follow. And everybody out there on the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app as well. So good night to you all. Gonna get into some music briefly as we continue on with our program, and we'll get right back into our discussion shortly. So keep it locked right here to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. As mentioned, the number for the studio is 718-393-5385. So you can feel free to call us up once we make any song requests, or if you have any birthday shout outs as well that you want to mention. So anything that is on your mind, feel free to call us up and let us know what's on your mind. So it is the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio as we continue to proceed to give everybody out there what they need on this day right here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So I'm going to throw in another song as this was Debbie the Fire, who we spoke to not too long ago. And let's hear something from King Malakia as well.
Be still. I see they cooking up lies to hide the truth, and balling in the streets now. Vampire hunting the souls of the weak. Yes, balling in the streets now. But I know it belongs to the me.
Good night to you, Lady Janelle. Good night to you, Sugarfoot Phoenix, and the whole JFK crew. May not have much time to get into it, but y'all had a little, I believe it was JFK, y'all had a little mishap on the runways yesterday. So hopefully, Sugarfoot Phoenix still has his job, and everybody out there in JFK still has their job, based on what took place yesterday at that runway.
So don't you lose yourself now for material gains. Don't sell yourself short for no fortune and fame. Balling in the streets now. Word of vampire hunting the souls of the weak.
Good night to you, Paula. Welcome to the gallery.
Balling in the streets now. But I know the world belongs to the weak. Many come around and tell you that they love you. But now the test of time it shows that they are all working for the undertaker. In them there's no beauty to behold. No, all the book has been opened. Yeah, and all the story has been told. That Yahshua is the true foundation. So repent and let him have full control. Balling in the streets now.
That is King Malaki. We spoke to him a few weeks ago, a song called Balling in the Streets. A lot of problems happening out there in the streets, a lot of violence. If you're watching the news, I know a lot of people don't like to watch the news because of bad news, that happens to be out there on a consistent basis. But hopefully the news will start to focus on a lot of good news. But the year just started, 2023 just started, and there's been a lot of things happening, a lot of violence, a lot of things taking place in the street. So we're gonna bring in our guest, or I should say, or AKA slash co-host for the evening. She goes by the name of Kimberly Butterfly. Oh, I don't know if it's Kimberly AKA Butterfly. Yes, introduce yourself to the listener audience of the gallery. Let me make sure they can hear you out there. Welcome to the gallery.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, and how are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Yes, so we are joined by Kimberly Butterfly.
Yes.
So we're going to be speaking about hopefully some positivity, because as I just mentioned, a lot of things, just watching the news earlier today, 16-year-old boy got stabbed here in New York. A lot of things, like there was a store owner who, the store got broken into about 2-3 weeks ago. He was in the hospital, but I believe he's doing better now at Kings County Hospital. There was a shooting, so not to mention a lot of bad news. So do you have any, well, first introduce yourself to everybody, and then hopefully you have some good news and some positive news for everybody that's out there.
Yes. So hello, everyone. I am Kimberly, also known as Butterfly of Butterfly Thoughts. I'm a motivational speaker, empowerment coach, and the author of 4 amazing books. So, and I just came in today just to tell everybody, be the change that you want to see. And with all the violence that is going around these days, like, they just mentioned, it's just so incredibly disheartening to see that people still complain about things need to change, but they're not willing to do the things to be that change or to help the world to change, right? So, I think that once we start to change our perspective on what we're doing and stop trying to look at other people and blaming other people for the world being the way it is, start looking at ourselves and see what changes we can make to make the world a better place, we will start to see that the world will start to change. And that's why I wanted to discuss about being the change that you want to see.
And so how do you advise people to be that change? Because, a lot of times we may have things, especially this time of year, a lot of people make a lot of resolutions. They have aspirations and thoughts of what they want to get into for 2023. So how would you, recommend that people actually be that change? Because thinking about it is one thing, putting it into practice is a whole different story. Like for myself, I would like to lose 50 pounds. That's the change I would like to be, but it's not going to happen unless you actually do something.
Well, absolutely. But then you got to look at it from a different standpoint. You can't look at it from just, oh, I need to lose this little weight. You have to look at it from a shift your mind in a sense, instead of looking at it of, oh, well, I need to lose weight. I need to make a lifestyle change. And once you make it a lifestyle change, then you will start to plan things out, write things down. Because like I like to say, your fingers are an extension of your mind. And once you realize that by writing things down, now you're allowing the universe to see what you're writing down. Because, I'm a firm believer of God, and but if you're not, I'm a firm believer also in the universe. So once you put it down onto paper, now God, the universe, whomever you believe in, Allah, Jah, whomever, would be able now to see that and start giving you those shifts and things that you need to put and make those things come to alignment so that you can make those plans come true.
Yeah, for me, I'm bad at writing things down. I like to do mental lists. I like to do mental notes. But in terms of like writing, I'll have a checklist in my mind of things that I need to do, things that because it's the schedule, even if, daily could be busy, definitely weekly could be busy. But, there's always a mental, I have the mental checklist. So you recommend overall to actually write stuff down in order for
write stuff down,
people to make those changes.
Yes. Write it down, make it plain, make the plan, and execute the plan.
Yeah, because I just feel like, memorizing the checklist probably as I get older help me to have a better memory as opposed to reaching for that ginkgo biloba. But
not necessarily though, because guess what? How much of that checklist do you actually get done?
In terms of a weekly basis, maybe 79%, just to throw a number out there, which I feel is pretty good.
Is that being honest?
Yeah, I'm being honest. I would say a good 79%.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty good on average for most people. Because some people is like, well, maybe like 40, 50%.
Oh, no.
Maybe.
No, not that bad.
And then the more things you have to do, the more you have kids, you have work, you have all kind of stuff going on. The kids got their own schedule. You running around like a banshee. Half of the time, you're not going to remember all the stuff that you have on your list to do. And you're like, oh yeah, dang, I was supposed to do that. All right.
Welcome.
Mental notes, they work for a certain period of time, and then you end up forgetting it. And then it never gets done.
I just want to welcome real quick Siobhan and Sarah out there on the Career Power Jam Radio app. And I see Terry and Nahaliel over there on YouTube. I also want to welcome you all to the gallery this evening as we are speaking to Kimberly, a.k.a. Butterfly, motivational speaker. So if you do have any questions out there for her in terms of your own motivation, you can put them in the various chats. Everybody out there on Instagram as well, as we are speaking to Kimberly. So she mentioned not too long ago about being the change that you want to be. She mentioned that if you want to make changes, that write the things down that you want to change. So hopefully you have that that list before you that you can go to see, I guess, your progress as well I guess our motivational tactic is to actually see your progress. So now, as we were, just speaking briefly as well in terms of the violence and this violence culture that we're living in, the world, the media, music, entertainment. How do you see that as a barrier in terms of just the progress that needs to be made as, all of us as, human beings within this universe?
Us as humans on a whole, again, like I said earlier, we like to blame others and not take a look at what we're doing or what's going on with us. And we get so hasty in the anger all the time that this is the reason why we have so much violence, right? And because we get so hasty and only focus on what the other person did to you, is when we get all these, especially these teenage crimes that we have going on a lot nowadays, right? Because it's, oh well, he did this to me, or he took my girl, or she took my man, and you have a lot of that going on where you just want to get that revenge. And revenge is not always a good thing. A lot of the times, revenge is a bad thing. You know what I mean? And it will get you caught up into places where you don't want to be. So what can we do about that? We got to now start looking at ourselves and see where we went wrong. What do we contribute to said situation to make that situation go the way that it did?
And as we're speaking about that, what would you say to help people that may have anger issues? Yes, of course, again, anger management, but in lieu of that, for those that may have anger issues, anger problems, what are some of the methods that people can employ in order to, I guess, quell that? Because one of the things you mentioned, first of all, is everybody has to start blaming themselves as opposed to other people, I guess.
Right. They have to open their mind to looking at themselves versus looking at others. That's one. Another thing that they can do is start to journal. Look for guided journals and to see where that anger is coming from. There is what I call the deeper situation to the surface situation, right? There's a deeper reason why we lash out, because there's other things underneath the surface that has conspired in our lifetime that make us the way we are, right? But if we now do our journaling and to figure out where all of this anger is coming from, then now we can deal with that situation and now heal from there. So journaling is a good way. I'm a big advocate on journaling. I think that's a very good way to at least even start, besides, like you said, anger management.
So the basic theme that you're bringing out is writing stuff down, regardless of
Yes.
it's positive, negative, writing stuff down, making a checklist. I want to welcome Queen One Love Denise to the gallery out there on the Caribbean Power Jam radio app, and also want to welcome Ikanzi on the YouTube, who mentions that she says it all the time, the checklist written down as a reminder of priorities versus piling it up in the mind. The mental list becomes as wound up as a ball of yarn. So that's what she mentions. And everybody else, Terry mentions that journaling is helpful. So everybody out there that's listening, we are speaking to Miss Butterfly, motivational speaker. So if you have any questions that you want to pose to her, you can feel free to put it out there in the chat, or you can call us up 718-393-5385. She is joining us this evening, and this is her first time here in the gallery. And I don't suppose this will be your last time joining us in the gallery. So
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
yeah, she's agreed to at least once a month check in on the gallery and check in on all the jammers out there that's listening to the station. So any questions that you have for her, any thoughts, any problems that you may, or challenges, I shouldn't say problems, challenges that you may be facing, she can make comments and, helping you, get over some of those hurdles. She mentioned from the beginning of the conversation to be the change that you want to be. And she also mentioned beyond that, journaling everything is as a method of getting over some of the challenges or the hurdles that you have in your life. So definitely appreciate you for joining us. I'm not done with you yet, but I just want to appreciate you joining us this evening right here in the gallery.
Appreciate you for having me.
So once again, she did mention, as I mentioned, Ms. Butterfly mentioned that she will be joining us periodically as a check-in. A lot of us need a check-in. Make sure you definitely get your physical check-ins. We're going to give you that health tip soon, as we do weekly on the gallery for your physical health, and sometimes your mental health. But yes, Ms. Butterfly is here to help everybody out there with their mental health. So speaking to, I'm going to throw a lot of stuff at you one time, for your first time on here. So as we mentioned, this is the time, January, beginning of the year, 2023, people have a lot of aspirations, things that they want to get into, as well as those in school. People have, joined back in school. I know it's the spring semester, but this is the time of year people return from their winter break, getting back in school. So students have a lot of challenges that they have to endure as well, and some of the pressures that come in with that. So what would you say to the students out there to help them get through this last half of their scholastic year?
The main thing is keep going. You got this. Just keep putting that one foot in front of the other, and you'll be able to get through it. If you're having any issues, make sure you're seeking out someone that you can trust to speak to them and see what options you have to do whatever it is to solve that issue that you have. Don't take it upon yourself and take matters into your own hands, where it might turn into a bigger situation.
And on just switching notes, as I mentioned, Sugarfoot Phoenix welcomes you to the CPJ radio station. So as we're speaking about him, like I mentioned, I saw on the news, I believe it was yesterday, I know he works out in JFK, and I know there's a lot of pressure for those that work those runways, and there were always two planes that collided. So what advice would you give to those workers that have to deal with those pressures and possibly losing their job, especially for Phoenix himself? I don't know if he was actually a part of that scenario that took place yesterday. I'm assuming he still has his job because he's still out there as he joins us every week representing the JFK crew. But what information would you give for people out there?
That was a doozy. I have never seen that actually happen. However, what can I say to them? Trust the process. Trust the entire process. Breathe through it. Know that there is a bigger plan in place, right? And start reevaluating where your life is and where you want your life to go.
So once again,
and start making plans.
So the overall message today: write stuff down.
Yes.
Be the change you could be, and make that plan to have a better future. So as we were mentioning that this day, we just want to make sure that we give some positivity. So we do thank Ms. Butterfly for joining us. We could possibly, depending on your time, we could probably, because we're going to get into the commercial break just now. So depending on your timing, availability for the rest of the show, we can get you in here later on before we close, so that
I'm here.
You can sign off.
I could be in. I could be in until another 30 minutes or so.
Okay. So we're gonna go on another song. We're gonna give you that health tip, as we always do every week, and commercial break will come in. So we definitely appreciate you for joining us, and Ms. Butterfly says she'll stick around for everyone that wants to join us in the conversation this evening. But once again, also let people know where they can get in touch with you, other than the gallery, of course.
Well, you can also reach me on Instagram. That is my main platform right now. I'm also on Facebook. On Instagram, I am on there by butterflythoughts.llc. Butterflythoughts.llc. On Facebook, I am Butterfly Thoughts. And those are my two main platforms as of right now that you can reach me at.
So once again, we're talking to Miss Butterfly. Good night to you, Janet, on the check-in out there. And Terry says that, yes, check-in is needed in these times that we are living in. Mental health is on the rise with parents and even the children that she works with. She mentions that as well. So I'm just hanging there, and everybody out there as well. We're going to get doing the song, get you that health tip. I'm going to get into the commercial break and return for the second hour of our program, where we should be speaking to Alexus A. During the second hour of our program. She's the winner to Looking Forward segment from last week. So keep it locked right here to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
I've never been a
The gallery with BadMan Benny.
I heard that you like a little black dress, so I wear red. I've never been a kind of to ever let it get in my head. So you should just say less. Never done what Simon says. Wear your makeup, make it look casual. Wear your hair straight, actually natural. That don't make no sense, honey. I don't need saving, I am not a damsel. But if your opinions are too much to handle, whatever am I gonna do with you? If you like a girl that does what she's supposed to do, and I don't, whatever am I gonna do with you? I'm not that kind of girl. If you like her, could you like me too? Whatever am I gonna do? Whatever I'll do what I do. Whatever I'll do what I do. Take 1, 2 step in my shoes. You see that I can't let you do what you tryna do to me. I've given up control before. It left me in pieces. But when I try to talk to you about it, all I ever hear you say is you can cry, but can't you smile? I know you wanna talk, but not right now. And that don't make no sense, no. I don't need a sticker, I am not fragile. But if your opinions are too much to handle, whatever am I gonna do with you? If you like a girl that does what she's supposed to do, and I don't, whatever am I gonna do?
So Phoenix says his job is safe. Or he does security, so what took place in that runway was not his fault.
Whatever, yeah. Whatever, I'll do what I do. Whatever. How did I pay to love you?
And then before we get to that commercial break, what we're going to do at this time is give you that health tip for the day, as we do every week.
Paging Dr. BadMan.
So this week we're going to talk about proper liver function. You know, amongst the many organs in your body, you know, the liver is one of the most important ones, because it actually breaks down a lot of the poisons and all of the bad substances in your body, the alcohol and drugs that people may take. It's what's responsible for producing the bile that helps to release all of that stuff out of your body. So one of the best ways to keep your liver healthy is to take a detox regularly. One of the ways that you can know that if you have, you know, bad liver function is fatigue, changes in skin color, you know, itchy skin, rashes and things may pop up. You may have jaundice that may pop up as well. And that just shows that your body needs that detox, and the liver is the organ that is responsible for that detoxing. So do what you can, you know, take your, you know, alcohol in moderation, look out for your liver, and that's this week's health tip from Dr. BadMan.
Gallery with BadMan Benny.
It's so hard just holding on and even picking up my phone. It's hard enough to be, hard enough to stay, hard enough to be alone.
Good night to you, Cicely. Welcome to the gallery.
Caribbean Power Jam Radio. We're ready to give you service that caters to all your business, events, promotions, and marketing needs with competitive pricing. You've tried the rest. Now consult the best. Caribbean Power Jam will assist you in determining which type of packages will best meet your needs. Contact Caribbean Power Jam at 347-425-8227. We're located at 169 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11212. Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
All right. You want me?
Caribbean Power Jam Radio presents Big People Party, Saturday, March 11th. 3 big bands showdown. Stitchy one-man band.
This woman was moving last night.
Buster one-man band. David Revelation Band. Music by Team Unity Squad and DJ Flex at Tropical Breeze Ballroom, 1367 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11203. Doors open at 9 p.m. Advance tickets $40. More at the door. Bottle package and birthday packages available. For tickets, visit frontlinetickets.com. Caribbean Power Jam Radio, 169 Remsen Avenue in Fun City, Brooklyn. Call 347-425-8227. Sand Hills Restaurant, 4706 Church Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11203. Tasty's Corner, 1077 Rutland Road, Brooklyn. And Sybil's Veggie Castle, 132 9 Liberty Avenue, South Richmond Hill, New York. Big People Party, Saturday, March 11th at Tropical Breeze Ballroom. Don't miss it. You're hanging at work with Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
This is One Guyana. Get ready for the return of the world's biggest chutney show, Clash of the Titans, March 18, 2023, the Guyana National Stadium. All the big bands and artists from around the world clashing on one night, featuring stars from Trinidad, Suriname, Holland, Canada, USA, and we won Guyana. Get ready, Guyana. Feel the power of Fire Fest production and Caribbean Power Jam. This is Clash of the Titans.
New Jersey is providing truly historic tax relief. Living in New Jersey is about to become more affordable under the new Anchor Property Tax Relief Program created by Governor Murphy and the legislature. The state will soon deliver over $2 billion in tax relief to more than 2 million homeowners and renters. Eligible New Jerseyans can receive up to $1,500. Apply today. Even if you didn't qualify under the previous program, you may now. The deadline is January 31st. Visit anchor.nj.gov.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
COVID-19 may be milder for kids, except when it's not. Healthy kids can still become seriously ill, and immunocompromised children and those with underlying conditions like asthma are even more susceptible. If your kids are unvaccinated, they're not protected. Protect your kids and everyone around them. Get them vaccinated or boosted today. Learn more at covid19.nj.gov.
As New Yorkers, we like things fast. And when it comes to COVID-19, it's all about acting fast. Acting fast to get tested and treatment if you have COVID-19 symptoms. Treatment works best the sooner you start and can help you avoid serious illness. So act fast, especially if you're over 65 or have pre-existing conditions. Call your healthcare provider or 212-COVID-19 for testing and treatment options. And remember, COVID-19 vaccines are still the best protection against serious illness from the virus. Visit nyc.gov/vaccine finder today.
Time is money. The NYC Business Express service team can save you both for free. NYC Best is your one-stop resource to get licenses and permits faster and avoid fines and violations. Call 888-SBS-4-NYC or visit nyc.gov/NYCBest to get connected.
Hi, I'm Dr. Vossen, the city's doctor. It's that time of year again for your annual flu shot. And with COVID-19 still around, it's just as important to stay up to date with your COVID-19 vaccinations. COVID-19 and the flu have similar symptoms like fatigue, body aches, headache, sore throat, congestion, and runny nose, and both can make you severely ill. So if you have symptoms, it's important to get tested for COVID-19 and flu to know what to do next. The new, stronger COVID-19 booster and the annual flu vaccine are available at doctors' offices, pharmacies, and vaccination sites across the city. So why not save yourself some time and get both shots together? It's safe and effective. I did it, and I'm glad I did. The time to get your COVID-19 booster and flu shot is now. For more information on flu, visit nyc.gov/health/flu. And for more information on the COVID-19 vaccine, visit nyc.gov/COVID-vaccine.
Here at New York City Health and Hospitals Metropolitan, we specialize in the care of patients seeking safe and lasting solutions for weight management. Our bariatric surgery program is available as an alternative treatment for severe obesity. Weight loss surgery can help you achieve life-changing improvements in your overall health and well-being. If you've been struggling with your weight and are thinking about weight loss surgery, let's talk about it. Our bariatric center specializes in a patient-centered intensive approach. We will work hand in hand with you to address all of your concerns and needs as you work towards becoming the best version of yourself. Let us help you on your journey to better health. Please give us a call at 212-423-6492 to schedule an appointment. We look forward to taking excellent care of you. We will be with you every step of the way.
COVID-19 variants are still around. It's a good thing there are new boosters targeted to take them out. The new bivalent boosters are here. Bullseye. Everyone 5 and older should get boosted today. To learn more, visit nyc.gov/vaccine finder or call 877-VAX4NYC.
Hey Jammers, interested in funny, inspirational, motivating, and educational posts? Then join Caribbean Power Jam Radio fan group on Facebook. Invite all your friends and relatives to be a part of the daily chat.
Do you have children? Do you have property? Then you need to get all your financial documents in place before life unexpectedly changes. For whatever happens, you will need a healthcare proxy, a power of attorney, a will. Call us at 929-610-0074 or make an appointment online at melniacordislaw.com.
In March 2020, COVID hit with a disproportionately devastating impact on Black and Brown communities. SyncCare founder Tony Welters saw that the care that many take for granted still isn't readily available in predominantly Black and Brown communities. SyncCare is a health and care partner. Our purpose is to everyday improve the health and well-being of those who need care the most, with a deep commitment to Black and Brown communities. Our team members are called to deliver health and care where people live. We refer to our members as family members because we treat them like members of our own families. We believe that care starts with knowing and understanding our family members and their communities. Care Medical Practice, partnered in purpose with SyncCare, is an independent primary care practice that delivers whole person care and well-being services with the help of local physicians and nurses. You can find Care Medical Practice's Brooklyn offices at 322 Linden Boulevard and 481 Atlantic Avenue. Care Medical Practice, partnered in purpose with SyncCare, provides quality care, personal engagement, and better outcomes. To learn more, visit www.sync.care, that's CINQ.CARE, or give us a call at 718-225-4193.
Do you want your next project to stand out? Log on to our website, finaltouchgraphics.com. We specialize in flyer designs, motion designs, website designs, and many more. Let's get started on your next project. Contact us at www.finaltouchgraphics.com or email info@finaltouchgraphics.com.
To go bow for the result, nothing to discuss, cause I did win by default and without any doubt. I'm a me happy adult, I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl, it's out.
Final touch. finaltouchgraphics.com.
Jammers, happy birthday to all those who are celebrating. Wishing you health and happiness on your birthday and prosperity in the coming year. Thank you for being a jammer. Thank you for being a jammer.
Want to get in contact with CBJ? For advertising and all other business inquiries, call our office at 347-425-8227. That's 347-425-8227.
The bills are paid. All commercials are over. It's time for another music mega mix on the #1 internet trend, Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Turn it up.
BadMan Benny, you know what the thing I say Caribbean Power Jam. Some boy if you know, simple as I represent, one not government. Right now, sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big again. Sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big again. Benny, one knock, one clap, no time at all. You know fire one pop with repeated shot automatic your lap. Head a roll like jelly and chop. Dub plate inna the body and stop. Triple dub plate pan heavy sound clash Benny. Play about the chop. Sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big again. Sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big again. Alright, Benny, tell them no fear, man. Are you a kill sound from day one? Oh, them fi disrespect Caribbean Power Jam when we a kill from day one. Them coulda big like King Kong. Benny a fire shot, man a fling bomb. Pump pick off like sick man. Them no fi bad fly, and them gyal and pitch pan. So tell them sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big again. Sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big again. Yeah man, you know what the thing there now, they do it London boss, simple as I represent for the whole Caribbean Power Jam family. Yeah man, Brooklyn, I'm here saying yeah, sound it.
So we have returned to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Make sure you download that Caribbean Power Jam Radio app to your tablet as well as to your phones, so you can keep it locked to the show and all the shows here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. And as for the gallery, spelled DAGALLERY, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, as well as like our Facebook page. We definitely appreciate the support from everybody that is out there on the various platforms. As we continue to move forward with the program this evening, we're going to get into the looking forward segment of our show at this time. Once again, this is the segment of our show where we play music from the up and coming artists out there. So any artists out there that has music that they would like for us to play during this segment, you can feel free to contact the gallery via our social media pages, and we'll give you the details on how you can submit your music to be played for this segment of the program. And what we are going to do is play 3 songs, and you, the listening audience, will have an opportunity to vote for your favorite of these 3 songs that we are about to play on the Twitter page for the gallery, as well as on our YouTube channel. Both polls will begin it's tonight after the program, and they will both end in the middle of next week's show. And then we will announce the winner at that time. So feel free to of course, listen. And once again, any artists out there, if you have music that you would like to submit, just feel free to contact the gallery. We'll give you those details on how you can submit your music right here. And we will be speaking to Alexus A, the winner of the Looking Forward segment from last week. And time permitting, we'll also be speaking to Kimberly, aka Butterfly, once again on this program. So keep it locked. Still have a lot more to go through and deal with the program this evening. So the first song that we're gonna play from an artist, he goes by the name of Marja, and this song is called Born a Winner.
Be a winner in your life, you know. I was born and raised up, oh yes, to be a winner. I will never be a sinner. Some people struggle in a life, forget a little dinner. So be grateful you're a winner. I was born and raised up, oh yes, to be a winner. I will never be a sinner. Some people struggle in a life, forget a little dinner. So be grateful you're a winner. Every day, the struggle it gets harder, it won't go away. So Lord, I have to go down on my knees and pray. For all the evilness away some man them lay. Them soon get slay. Well, Jaja love, he's guiding and protecting with the righteous rod. He's watching and surveying every road I trod. So when you see I move, nobody think I'm mad. I man feel glad, cause I was born and raised up, oh yes, to be a winner. I will never be a sinner. Some people struggle in a life, forget a little dinner. So be grateful you're a winner. I was born and raised up, oh yes, to be a winner. I will never be a sinner. Some people struggle in a life, forget a little dinner. So be grateful you're a winner. Be brave. Rough and it tough when you live in the jungle. Enough I say them are your friend, them are the dirty bungle. Yes, you have to cool, you have to smart, you have to humble. Can't afford a mistake, otherwise you're gonna stumble. Enough I look the gold like a crab in a barrel. Rather see down in my yard, I drink a cool glass of sorrel. Mama used to tell me, boy, no beg, steal, no borrow. Remember there's a day like tomorrow. I was born and raised up, oh yes, to be a winner. I will never be a sinner. Some people struggle in a life.
So that is Marja, or maybe Marga, song called Born a Winner. First song for our Looking Forward segment for this evening. Next one that we're going to play from an artist, he goes by the name of John Moon. This is featuring Rain Africa. The song is called Just Like We.
Yes, John Moon alongside Rain Africa. Yeah, man, from Jersey to Berlin. It's a worldwide thing. Yo, them love it just like we, love it just like we. Reggae music good and reggae music sweet. Love it just like we, do you love it just like we? Put up on new ones if you know, say what I mean.
I didn't wanna get out of bed this morning. Too much hating at the air. Judge, help me through this day I plead. Give me fireplace. Then I heard the sweet raven chirping with the rising sun peeking through my window curtain. Turn on the radio, reggae music skanking. There's one thing that I know for certain. Them love it just
when
like
I look at all the wonders I can see, appreciate the life that's on the streets. Look at all the bushes and the trees, creating oxygen for I and I to breathe. I feel so blessed, yes indeed. There's only one thing missing for this peak to be complete, and there's nothing really that sounds as good to me as the vibes of reggae music. And it feels so good to see the people love it just like we, love it just like we. 'Cause reggae music good and reggae music sweet. Love it just like we, you love it just like we. Put up on the ones if you know, say what I mean. Them love it just like we, love it just like we. It make you free your mind and make you move your feet. Yeah, love it just like we, the reggae music sweet. So put up on the ones and represent if you agree.
Yo, this is the 016 Empress Rain Africa representing for South Africa. Big up yourself, John.
Give thanks to the life giver for the special feeling only reggae can deliver. For the opportunity to share it with my sister. Today I really feel that blessings flow just like a river.
give thanks to the soul healer.
So John Moon featuring Rain Africa, song called Just Like We. Second song in this Looking Forward segment this evening. Third song that we're going to play from an artist, he goes by the name of Master Wrecker, and this song is called Destiny.
Master Wrecker telling them don't support destiny, who gonna show interest in me? If I stop investing me, who you keep trusting me? Talking to you, I'm talking to you. Don't you recognize what you do? This is my life, my story. Need my flowers, my glory. Today I live before I die. Celebrate me, no pride. One day we will meet again in this heaven street. If I don't support destiny, who gonna show interest in me? If I stop investing me, who you keep trusting me? If I don't support destiny, who gonna show interest in me? If I stop investing me, who you keep trusting me, baby? Nothing surprise me no more. Even friends close the doors. When I think about my auntie, oh yeah, she died so early, so early. Heaven need angels, so my destiny keep calling. I'm gonna do everything it takes. If I don't support my destiny, who's gonna show interest in me? You know your worth. We gotta be the best version of ourselves. So don't let them stop me, no. I can't let them hold me back. Oh, no. If I don't support my destiny, who's gonna show interest in me? If I stop investing me, would you keep trusting me? If I don't support destiny, who's gonna show interest in me? If I stop investing me, would you keep trusting me? When you know you.
So that is Destiny from Master Wrecker. So those are the 3 songs you'll be able to vote for on the Twitter page and the YouTube channel for the gallery. Marga, Born a Winner, John Moon, Just Like We, Master Wrecker, Destiny. So you'll have an opportunity to vote for those songs. And also, as we mentioned earlier, any artist out there that has music they would like for us to play, this is the segment for you of the gallery, all the rising stars, all the up-and-coming artists that are out there. This is the segment of the program where you can submit your music. So the winner of the song that we played last week, it is Shocking Murray featuring Abia Yisrael, song called Reasoning with the Wind.
All praises to the Most High, Holy One of Israel. Praises to the Most High. This is Shocking Murray and Abia, you know.
I wanna go.
Holy One of Israel. I was talking to the wind from my window, with tears falling from my eyes. This is what I said as the window. What is happening in this world make me cry. How we gonna survive in a time like this with them wicked mankind like these? Then me look, see the movements through the trees. Oh gosh, this is what I said to the breeze.
Take me to a place where there is no hurt. Take me to a place where there is no pain. I wanna go where there is no more suffering. Yeah. To a place
I wanna go to a place far. I don't care if it is beyond the stars, where I can find a peace of mind to heal my emotional scars. Psychologically standing at a crossroad contemplating, don't know which one of these roads to put my faith in. Messed up, stressed out, my head is aching. Then I said to the wind, I wish that you could
take me to a place where there is no hurt. Take me to a place where there is no pain. I wanna go where there is no more suffering. Yeah. To a place called Zion. See, I had my own share of instability. Lost my loved ones, there's no immortality. In any
So that is the winner from the songs we played last week. That is Shocking Murray featuring Abia Yisrael song called Reasoning with the Wind. So congratulations to Shocking Murray for his win here in the Looking Forward segment of the gallery. So as we continue to move on with the program, we are going to speak to the winner of the Looking Forward segment from last week, as she has joined us here already. Timely. So definitely appreciate that. So it's Alexus A. Welcome to the gallery. Introduce yourself once again as you return here to the program this evening. Hold on, we cannot hear you. And I know you are unmuted. You may have to check something on your end, because I know we heard Kimberly earlier, so everything should be good. As we just deal with a little bit of technical difficulties right now. Oh, I know what it is. So we're gonna try this one more time. Alexus A, welcome to the gallery.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we can hear you. There you go.
Okay, good.
Actually, I'll take blame for that one. So you are back. You have 2 times winner of the Looking Forward segment of the gallery. How does that feel as you return for the second time?
It feels amazing. I just thank you guys for playing my songs and supporting me.
As for those in Madagascar that don't know who Alexus A is, reintroduce yourself to the audience.
Okay, my name is Alexus A, and I am a singer/songwriter from St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis. And it's Alexus A. dot, just to make sure everybody make sure. You got to put that dot at the end of Alexus A. So you've been working hard for the past few years, doing music. For those that want to follow her on Instagram and social media, it's Alexus A Official, and you'll see that she keeps herself quite busy in music and beyond. So beyond the music, what are some of the other things that you are into? So when people find you on social media, they can see what's going on with your life.
So I actually just started up my songwriting business. So I'm looking to do more with that and getting to collaborate with more artists. So you'll probably see a lot more of me just, being in the studio with other artists, just trying to break down the whole songwriting process. Like as far as like me co-writing, and then, just us bouncing ideas from off of each other. So that's to come. I also like doing covers as well. So you get to enjoy a lot of good throwbacks. I love the 90s. So I do a lot of 90s R&B throwbacks. So yeah, definitely.
And so you're getting into the songwriting business. I know you write your own music. And just to, as we were speaking to motivational speaker not too long ago, as you're speaking, take that word "try" out of there. You will be breaking down songwriting. You won't be trying to do it. You'll actually do it.
There you go.
I'm learning. She gave a lot of good information in the first hour of our program. So we just have to motivate ourselves. She mentioned be the change that you can be. So what are some of the changes that you have in store or that you have planned for 2023 besides the songwriting business?
I've been saying I'm going to stay consistent with myself with posting to social media, just letting everybody know what I'm up to and things of that nature. And then I've been working on getting together my video for Gotta Know. So that will be coming very, very soon. So you can be on the lookout for that. But yeah, for the most part, I've just been trying to stay consistent with myself with doing everything that I say that I'm going to do.
And I don't know if it's official, but I assume you're also doing modeling as well. From what I see in the social media also. It's like I see you just like into a variety of things out there in St. Louis. So this is Alexus A from St. Louis, the winner of the Looking Forward segment. We are going to play her winning song, Gotta Know. She mentioned that there will be a video for at some point, hopefully real soon. So let everybody know what this song is about before we play it. Gotta Know.
My goodness. So I'm going to let you guys in on my little secret. I had a ex. We went through a really, really bad breakup, and years down the line, you know, he started a family and things of that nature. And I was just wondering in the back of my head, like, what if, you know, things were different? Is she doing all of the things that I did for you, you know, and just things like that. So that's where Gotta Know came from.
So this is Gotta Know from Alexus A, written off of a personal experience. She gave a little secret. So that's what we try to do here in the gallery. Extract some secrets and some information that people may not be otherwise willing to disseminate. So that's what we do here on the gallery. So this is the winning song from last week. This is Gotta Know from Alexus A, who has joined us here for the second time.
I wonder if she asked you about your day. I wonder if she puts little kisses on your face. When she tells you I love you, babe, what do you say? I wonder if she occupies the same place that I did in your heart. 'Cause you know it's tearing me apart. Seems like you moved on so fast, and you left us in the past. Yeah, I'm just speaking all my thoughts out loud. Do you think of me now that I'm not around? Are you happy with the new love that you found? I just gotta know, yeah, I just gotta know. Does she touch you like I do? Coming home, throwing it back on you. Do she make it feel the way I do? Showing you things you never knew. I'm just speaking all my thoughts out loud. I just gotta know, yeah, I just gotta know.
So that's Gotta Know from Alexus A. Dot. And she's been here before, so you know the rules. You know what you got. You know what you got to do at this point.
Oh, do I gotta sing?
Yes, a little bit of Gotta Know. We want
Okay.
people to know we got the real Alexus A, because you know people may make fake pages. You know they may post fake pictures and videos of you. So we want to make sure that we got the real one here in the gallery.
You guys, I got the real one. Okay. I'm just speaking all my thoughts out loud. Do you think of me now that I'm not around? Are you happy with the new love that you found? I just gotta know. Does she touch you like I do? Come on, throwing it back on you. Does she make it feel the way I do? Showing you things you never knew. You want me to keep going?
No, that's good. I wasn't sure if you're gonna. No, that's good because we just want to make sure we got the real you here this evening.
Me, I promise.
So we have the real Alexus A here in the gallery this evening as she joins us on the gallery. So she gotta know. Do you want to know, or do you have to know?
I gotta know.
All right. Why do you gotta know? Why do you have to know?
Gotta know. I gotta know. Is she treating you the same way that I treated you? I just gotta know these things. I gotta know.
And if she isn't, then what?
You know, I guess it'll give me clarity, you know, if she is, you know. That's good for you. It'll give me clarity. It'll help me heal at that point, I guess.
Because, I mean, if she's not doing it or doing anything better than what you did, and I'm assuming he left, then that would be his loss then, I guess.
Loss, it definitely is.
And if that's his loss, then no need to go back to pick up some old baggage of non-appreciation. So
this is true.
This
is very.
So you may want to know, but you don't gotta know. But that was Gotta Know from Alexus A, who's joining us here, right here in the gallery from St. Louis. What are some of the challenges that you have faced, you know, in dealing with music?
I will say, when I first started, it was just the lack of resources that I had. Like now, I feel like I've been out networking so much, and I've been meeting so many amazing people who can, you know, point me in the direction to where I can, you know, go to the studio, or where I can go and see about an engineer or a producer. I think that was like my biggest challenge when I first started. But yeah, since I've been networking, it's been all good.
So in terms of making music, of course, you know, we know you write the music, or the songs themselves. So what does it take, you know, in dealing with producers? Like, what are some of the vibes that you're looking for? Or, you know, what are some of the producers or type of producers or teams that you're looking for?
Honestly, like, it's all about the vibe. Like, if I can just like instantly come into the studio and, you know, we could just have like a conversation, like you're one of my friends, or like you one of my homeboys or something like that. Like, I think the vibe is going to be amazing. And I think that makes for a really, really great song, because I know we're on the same page, you know?
And Terry out there says yes, with about 5 exclamation points and 5 fire emojis for that song. Gotta know. So people are definitely loving your music out there. So in terms of, you know, we mentioned your songwriting, the production aspect of it. And for those that have noticed, you know, and we're going to also play Ride for You soon, before we let Alexus A go. But you hear no auto-tune or anything like that. Now, I believe it was Diddy that made the statement that people were upset about, that R&B is dead. So how do you, as an R&B artist, feel about that or deal with those type of statements?
R&B is not dead. We just have to go find it. That's all. R&B has never died. It's always been there. I feel like R&B is the soul of everything. It's the soul of hip hop. It's the soul of pop. It's everything. So it can never be dead.
And as long as Alexus A is alive and the music is alive, R&B won't be dead. And you know, beyond R&B, are there any other genres that you see yourself getting into? For the slim chance that R&B end up being dead, and we want to make sure that your career is alive, you know, what are some of the other genres that you may find yourself in?
I see myself doing a little pop, you know, a little hip hop, you know, things of that nature.
Right. So then, I guess we can hear some rap vocals on some of the upcoming songs, just so we can get a little preview.
You just might. You just might.
Might work. So
I might write that down.
Yeah, credit me for that. So when you actually do a hip hop R&B song, whether you're doing the R&B song and you just do the rap vocals on it, or it's a hip hop song and you're singing the hook, just give me a little co-producer credit somewhere there so I could get some royalties, at least for the idea.
I got you.
So we are joined by Alexus A here in the gallery. She's joining us for the second time on one of our Looking Forward segment here on the program. Artist out of St. Louis. as she joins us here. And in terms of, you mentioned you're doing a lot of networking, so I'm assuming that's beyond St. Louis. So what is the farthest or furthest place, depending on whatever the proper English is, in terms of people that you have connected with? I'll say geographically.
Just went to California, and I made a couple of connections out there. I really, really, really want to go to Atlanta, because I hear there is a lot going on there as far as R&B music goes, as far as music goes, period. So I definitely want to get down to Atlanta.
So we're looking for Alexus A. in the A as well. So yeah, those definitely those connections, speak those things into existence, and it will happen. And as you mentioned, just writing stuff down. That was something that was mentioned earlier as well. Just write the things down. So for 2023, we're looking forward to your songwriting school. Looking to, of course, your Gotta Know video. We gotta see that. And
yes. Crazy.
I don't know if an album or EP or anything is in the works also.
I don't know. You guys have to, follow me and find out.
So she's done with the secret giving business. They should have gave you one secret. So you're definitely appreciate you joining us this evening on the gallery and taking time out to join us right here. Congratulations once again for winning, so that you can also be here. And of course, you didn't mention New York in your list of things, but if you happen to find yourself in New York,
that's all right.
You're welcome to join us here in studio as well. We won't cry too much that you didn't mention New York. You went to Atlanta. You prefer Atlanta as well, instead.
Sorry.
It's not that cold right now. This is one of the warmest January they said it's been in a while. It's in the 50s. So you don't have to worry about the weather like that. So, but once again, just thanking you for joining us, and we appreciate you and appreciate your music as well. So anything that you want to say to the audience before we let you go?
I just want to thank you guys for supporting me. It's been a blast being on here. And yeah, you guys follow me on Instagram. Well, honestly, all social media handles is the same all across. It's Alexus A official.
All right, so that's Alexus Alexus A dot. But don't put the dot when you do Alexus A official. So that way you can find her out there. So once again, just thanking you for joining us, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of this program and the rest of your evening, the rest of your week, the rest of your month, and definitely the rest of the year. But hopefully it won't be a full year before we hear anything from you again.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. So we're going to listen to Ride For You. This is the song that first introduced the gallery to Alexus A and vice versa.
potential. Feet up on the desk, on 90 in a Benzo. If you want me, please don't play no games. I wanna run away, I do with you. Not here to entertain, I'm trying to get your name, I do. It's so you. I just wanna die with you, wanna cry with you, baby. I just wanna.
So that is Ride For Ya from Alexus A, who we just spoke to on the program. That was the first song that introduced us to Alexus A. So congratulations to her once again for winning, and thanking her for joining us for the second time here on the gallery. So we are rejoined by Kimberly, aka Miss Butterfly, who is going to speak to us. We're going to get throwing some more songs, throwing some more tunes before we end the program. And then we're going to continue speaking with, actually, let me do that first. Throwing some music. But you see that, for those that are watching, that she is still here, as she's not let us go. And, we're going to get some more information from her. So, going to get into some more music, and then we'll be right back.
The Gallery with BadMan Benny.
18, we were undergrad, stayed out late, never made it to class. Out of restaurant in a taxi cab, you were sweating bullets on the way to my dad's and all. You said, baby, think we're moving too fast. I swear the magnolias flashed a smile, and that's when you caught me hoping you'd stay a while. Baby, I'd give up anything to travel inside your mind. Baby, I'll fall in love again come every summertime. Daddy taught me to choose it wisely, but you don't have to try. 'Cause baby, I fall in love every summertime. 25 and we're missing church. Laugh about everyone we're hating at work. Dinner with your sister and the joke's gonna hurt. Cry the way home and you're putting me first. Oh, yeah. You just always know what to say.
The Gallery with BadMan Benny.
Strolling down the boulevard, dancing under street lights.
So as you just heard, is the gallery with Benyamin, aka BadMan Benny, on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Make sure you download that Caribbean Power Jam Radio app. And we thank and appreciate everybody out there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow our Instagram channel. So we are still joined by Miss Butterfly. Welcome back. Right here, she joins us, and as she mentioned, she'll be checking in with us at least once a month here in the gallery, checking in with us to make sure that we have our, as they say, our things in order, our life in order. So I know I asked you, because we want to pose a challenge to the audience until the next time you return. So is there any challenges that you would like to give to the audience until the next time we see you?
So, the one thing I can challenge you guys to do is, before you open your mouth to say that person did, just look at yourself and figure out what you contribute to that situation.
So that's going to be the challenge. So we're gonna write these things down, so that way when Butterfly joins us next
Absolutely.
time, we want to make sure that you are successful in this challenge that she's giving you. So once again, just give that challenge out there so they can hear it once again.
Okay, so the challenge is for you guys, any situations that come up that arises to the occasion sometimes, take a look at what you had to contribute to the situation versus what the other person has done to you.
So this challenge, this monthly challenge, or this challenge for this 1 month, is to look at yourself, and so once again, write these things down, and hopefully you can share any stories. Talk about the listening audience. You can share any stories that occur over the course of the month. So when Butterfly returns, we can see any progress that you have made. So this is something that we also, as she checks in with us, periodically, we'll task her with challenging the audience with things every month. So that way, we'll see if we can make progress with our lives. Being the change you can be is something that you can say, but we want to make sure that we put some of these things into practice. So that's your challenge out there. So anything else you want to say to everybody? We definitely appreciate you joining us and checking in on us and helping us motivate ourselves into becoming, better people.
Right. Absolutely. Again, the one thing that I said from the beginning, I'm going to say it now. Be the change that you want to see. In order for things to progress in life, in order for us to see a change in the world, be that change that you would like to see.
And I kept saying it wrong. I kept saying be the change you want to be. When you said be the change you want to see. So you have to visualize. Yeah, so visualize it, write it down, and then make those changes in your life.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I want to thank Shawnette joining us in the gallery. I see you out there, Pamela. And good night to you, DJ Satchin, who's out there checking in from Guyana. So we definitely appreciate all of the people that have joined us here in the gallery this evening.
Welcome.
And as mentioned, Butterfly will be here. You can find her, give your social media handles once again. So for those that may find themselves in crisis, they can reach out to you.
Yes, my IG handle is butterflythoughts.llc. Butterflythoughts.llc. That is my Instagram handle. I am on that platform mostly. But I'm also on Facebook, which is Butterfly Thoughts.
So you can find us. So if you have any questions, beyond the gallery, you can reach out to her, contact her, and she can answer those questions, because we do need a check-in every now and then, and there might be, so she's making herself available so you can check in with her as she checks in with us, and just write things down as she mentioned, and we're gonna be challenging you all on a monthly basis, and we just want to see the progress that you make. So the challenge is to, when you approach with a situation over the course of the next month, see how much of that is on you or the other person, but the goal is basically to see yourself, see the problems within yourself instead of blaming other people. So that is the challenge as we move forward. Just focus on yourself and not the things that come your way.
That part.
So we are about to take this plane down for a landing, as we say here in the gallery, as we end off the show every week. And I'm also going to task you, because every week we end off the show with a positive line, a positive quote, and something that I may usually just pull up from somewhere, but we have you, so I'm going to give you a minute or so to give us a positive quote when we end off the show. I'm going to throw in at least one more song here before we close, and then we'll come back. We're gonna get that positive note and end off the program this evening. So everybody out there, as you continue to listen, make sure that you do subscribe to the YouTube channel for the gallery. Follow us on Instagram and like our Facebook page. And we see Alexus out there in the chats. She's out there on the Instagram as well as on the YouTube. Thanking everybody for the support. And Zest for Alexus A. Zest, in the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app, said that your song is a great song. So he likes it, as well as many people out there love your music. So gonna get into a little bit more music before we close. So continue to keep it locked right here to the gallery.
The Gallery with BadMan Benny.
Something from me that's been close to yours. Now I felt it creeping up every day, baby, right from the start. I know that look you give when we're fighting. 'Cause I used to be the one who was lying, oh lying. Oh, is there someone else or not? 'Cause I wanna keep you close. I don't wanna lose my spot. 'Cause I need to know if you hurting him or you hurting me. If I ain't with you, I don't wanna be. Is there someone else or not? Ooh, oh no. I don't deserve someone loyal to me. Don't you think I see? I don't want to be a prisoner to who I used to be. I swear I changed my ways for the better, the better. 'Cause I wanna be with you forever, forever. Oh, is there someone else or not? 'Cause I wanna keep you close.
So that is The Weeknd asking, is there someone else? As we come to the conclusion of our program this evening, as look out for a Big People Party from Caribbean Power Jam Radio taking place later this year. Look out for Jammers on the Water, the annual event taking place in July. So a lot of other events beyond the Jammers Ball, which took place last month. A lot more events from this station coming forward within this upcoming year, I should say. So we thank you all for joining us in the gallery here this evening. We thank Miss Butterfly for joining us as well. And as we always do, we always end off the show with a positive note. But we have our motivational speaker here this evening, so I won't give y'all the motivational quote. I'll leave that up to her to deliver that to all of you this evening. So on you. Make sure that we get her. Oh.
What?
There you go.
Is this good? You can hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the positive quote will be, visualize the things that you want and go and get it.
And that's your quote. And for everybody, until next time, we're saying God bless.
I've been wondering why with you I'm at the highest of highs. Can I?
The Gallery with BadMan Benny.
See the ecstasy when you with me, and ain't no time for jealousy, but I say she don't get you like I do. Your body knows me, baby. Knows me, baby. Just let me show you, baby. You know it comes naturally. Your body knows me, baby. Knows me, baby. To drive you crazy. You know it comes naturally. When, now and then, I think about all the nights that we spend. Don't pretend, way too close to just act like a friend. Baby, I believe I'm meant to be. See, you do, I know. And if it was up to me, and I believe I'll make you comfortable. naturally. Your body knows me, baby. Knows me, baby. To drive you crazy. You know it comes naturally.
Caribbean Power Jam Radio. We're right